Hey guys, Musa here from Quantum Home Improvements and Solutions. Welcome back. And so Jim contacted me back a fair while ago and said he's got a problem with his timber windows. Now these timber windows are a cedar made by Stegbar. So Jim, how long have you had these windows installed?
About 4 years.
And they put a lacquer on here, is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, the lacquer, and as you can see, it's deteriorated.
I've got to say, this is a common problem, but the problem is that any lacquer only goes to the top surface. It doesn't go through the substrate, but taking it off can be an issue. And so I went and contacted my friend Mario from Creative Painting, and he came across and had a look at the windows, and he gave it a bit of a rub back, and he wasn't 100% sure what we're going to do here that's going to be successful, because there's no use trying to fix this problem and put another coating on there and just mask the problem. You got to do this correctly so we can actually save these very expensive windows. So Mario went to Inspiration Paints, and they've advised him on a number of different things we can do, and so I'm going to talk more about that as we go along. We've got two grade sandpapers. This is an 80 and this is a 120. We've just come from Inspiration Paints. Thanks to the guys there. We got a rundown on which is going to be the best product, and the product we got was Intergrain Universal Timber Oil. So Jim, what's the tint that you got?
So the tint's called Honey Gold.
Honey Gold. So we're just going to add the Honey Gold to this and then stir it in. Okay, so we've only done the first layer of sanding. So now we've got to go through and use a 120. So now we've gone through and taped up all the windows after cleaning everything and after sanding. So you've got to give this a really good stir. Jim, what do you think of that color?
Yeah, it's amazing.
That is incredible, I love it. So the ideal temperature that they recommend for this is around 25 degrees with 50% humidity. Okay, so this is looking pretty dark, but we are expecting this to lighten up when it dries. And we're gonna give it 24 hours before we give it a second coat. Okay, so they're in. Now we'll put the brackets on the window and we'll get the window in. All right, Jim, this is finished for today. So Jim, now we're ready to give it a second coat. This is looking fantastic, but what do you think?
Oh, I love it. Yeah, and I really love, I think with this, you can see the grain a lot more in the wood. I really like that.
Okay, so I've just noticed that putting a second coat on, it doesn't suck in as much. So it seems to have absorbed quite well yesterday. Jim, we're done. Cheers. Mate, this is great. I'm really impressed with this.
No, it's amazing. Like that second coat is giving it a much honeyed colour.